Hi guys, it's Leanne here for another project for December's newsletter. I thought this month, seeing as it is Christmas, I would show you a really fun, quick project on how to make a cracker box with some designer paper. So you're going to need your some sort of scoring tool and an envelope punch board if you have one, and some designer paper that's 5 inches by 6 inches. So if you want to follow along, go pause here and go get yourself some 5-inch by 6-inch designer paper and of course all the supplies you need, and let's get started. So I'm using the Be Merry designer paper from the annual catalog, and I'm going to use my scored Simply Scored tool today. I find if I use my Stampin' Trimmer, for some reason I cut my DSP paper. Don't ask me why. That's what I do. Okay, so 5 inches by 6 inches. Go ahead and put the 5-inch side up this way in your cutter or on your scoreboard. And you're going to score lines at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and 4 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you're going to turn it so you've got the 6 inches horizontal to the top. We're going to do some more scoring, and we're going to score at 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inches. Over here to 4 inches, 4.5, and 5 inches. Okay, and take away the board and kind of show you the score. So you got that? All right. So I want to, where my thumbs are, those score lines, I'm going to fold over. It's like a mountain fold, and then fold up, and then fold down again. All right. So you've created W. And do it again on the other side. So down and up and down again. All right, so it's important you put those creases in, and you'll see why in a minute. And I'm going to go grab my envelope punch board. I'll bring that in. Okay. So where these little valleys are, that should have been where your 1.5 inch score line was. You're going to put it into your punch at the 1.5 inch mark, which should also line up. The center of this score line should line up in the center of this punch. Go ahead and give it a punch. Move over to the 4.5 inch mark. Again, your score line should be in the center of your punch. And give it a punch. Now, I like to turn mine over and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Don't ask me why. You don't have to do it this way, but seeing as you're following along with me, do it anyway. All right, fold this towards you. Give a little crease. Put it in again at the 1.5 inch. Now you're going to go through 2 layers of designer paper. Okay, move it over to the 4.5 and do it again. Fold over the next line, and as you can probably tell, we're going to do this along all the score lines that we created. Okay, again. Now sometimes underneath your board can get a little plugged with pieces, so get rid of those maybe halfway through so it doesn't cause a problem. And do the last couple score lines. All right. I think I turned that over on you. I was this way, right? Doesn't really matter. You get the point, right? Fold it over. 1.5. Over here again. 4.5. Perfect. All right. Put that away. Here we have it. So I'm gonna fold mine closed like a book. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections to this. Take the first 2 sections and fold it over. Take the last section, fold it over this way. This is how we're gonna close it. So I just want you to get a visual for yourself. I'm a bit of a visual person. Open it up and apply some tape. So 2-sided tape. I'm using some 1/4 inch Suquang here. You can use whatever you have on hand. I'm going to do this not just on this flap, but the top one too, as I want it to be very strong. Okay, here, and here. All right, go ahead and take that off. Peel that back. Peel that back. So these aren't very big. It will probably hold, well, it will hold 3 Hershey's Kisses and something small if you'd like. So the reason why remember we folded those mountain and valley folds, it's for this reason. Because if you don't do the scoring or the folding at that point, you won't be able to easily, you know, do this, whatever that's called. All right, so I'm going to take some ribbon. This is the quilted, I think it's called, yeah, quilted Christmas ribbon from the holiday catalog. And I'll just tie a ribbon. It takes about 12 inches to do a ribbon on this, and I don't cut mine off the roll. I find it wastes. And don't do this too tight or you're going to rip right through the paper. So the thinner the ribbon you have, actually, the better. Okay. You get to sit there and painfully watch me do a bow. There we go. Where's my scissors? Oh, there. Snip. Snip. All right. Go ahead and stuff them. I'm going to put, again, some Hershey's Kisses in there. 2, 3. Actually makes it a little sturdier when you go to put the ribbon on the other side. There we go. It wasn't that easy. Just 5x6 designer paper. You could make these bigger if you wanted to. You'd have to play around with it now that you have the premise behind it. But 12 by 12 piece of paper, designer paper, will do 4 of these, which I like. So you're not really wasting. And you can just pop the top off because it's quite thin there, so you don't even have to, oh, look at my bows. The bows aren't even on the right side. Well, you get the idea, right? There you go. There you have it. If you want to fancy this up a bit, you can take your, you know, I don't even know what these are called. These scissors, if you have them, they're Stampin' Up! Fraying, I don't know. What are they called? I have no idea. Can't remember. Anyway, take them. And fray the edge of your, brother, is it lunchtime yet? Fray the ends of your cracker box, and then you get a kind of a fun little look. Kind of cute. And do that. And there you have it. Cute cracker box or stocking stuffer or whatever else you want to use it. So go ahead, rewind the video, and hopefully make your own. I'm going to post some PDF instructions near the bottom, so if you'd rather have a hard copy to look at rather than listen to me chatter on, then you can do that as well. So have fun. I hope you try it, and have a Merry Christmas if we don't talk to you or see you before then. Bye.